Hello and welcome everybody. Again, we have a new fragrance unboxing and not first impressions, but second impressions today. This is Guerlain's Aqua Allegoria range and the scent is called Nerolia Vetiver. This one I smelled in the shops for the first time, just once, and I thought it was super nice, so I went and found myself a bottle because I think this might be a great option for the summer. It's got this, we'll talk about the smell soon. It's got some inspirations, I would say, for more classical, fresh scents, but it stands on its own and it's done beautifully. Here we go, here's the bottle. This is 125 mils in the B bottle design. You can see here, batch code. And yeah, the Aqua Allegoria range is their more light range of scents that are, usually have a simpler note breakdown and are not as highly concentrated, not as strong, easier to wear, like a water maybe, in that sense. And this one features two notes, Neroli and Vetiver. And so the first thing I'm reminded of actually when I hear that is Vetiver by Comme des Garçons, which is also like a cologne. So Neroli is a typical component of a classic eau de cologne. So I'm not talking about the generic term cologne, I'm talking about the city of Cologne and the scent or the fragrance associated with that. And Vetiver is the twist of Vetiveru and as well of this scent. But I think they're not the same. So let's give this a quick refresher set here on blotter. Sorry, I got interrupted for a second there, but I did my usual two sprays. Yeah, and when I smell this, so compared to Nerolia, compared to Vetiver by Comme des Garçons, this opens up a lot, a lot more citrusy. So there's a lot more bergamot, I think, and it's also got way more neroli. So the Vetiveru has the focus on the vetiver, and it does go into that phase fairly early on. But this one, I think, has at least initially the focus on the neroli. So it's got that sweet floral note. There's some light fruitiness that is also not in the Comme des Garçons. So this has some floral and fruity sweetness, but on the green side. So I'm thinking like a peary fruitiness, though it is slightly juicy, and it's got a slight soapiness from the neroli, and the vetiver is only like looming in the background. So I assume as this dries down, especially on skin, you will get more of the vetiver, though it smells very, very clean in terms of the vetiver. And for the most part, this is mostly like a neroli cologne, but in a very modern way. So this does not smell like 4711 in that, that classical style. This has like a modern freshness. Yeah, and there's a slight tea-like quality as well, I think. It's just very, very, very pleasant. I really enjoy this one. I liked it so much in the shops that I went and found a bottle. Of course, it helped that you can pick these up for a very good price. And it's more of a light scent, so you probably will find yourself spraying a lot more of this one. Okay, so let's look at the notes. This was released in 2022. The scent was done by Delphine Yerk and Thierry Wasser. And the notes are Calabrian, Neroli, Vetiver, fig, and basil. Okay, yeah, fig makes sense. I was thinking more pear, but it has that green, juicy fruitiness of a fig as well. Yeah, the neroli is very soft as well. It's not like a very sharp neroli. This is more like a fluffy neroli. Yeah, and the vetiver is just in the background for at least the first couple of yeah, hours maybe. Easy to wear, summer scent, um, built on the idea of a classic eau de cologne, but modernized and I would say unisex. Yeah, so I think that covers everything. Thank you for watching.